Hey guys, welcome back to the Curly Reader. My name's Amanda, and today I want to share with you my most anticipated middle grade releases for the third quarter of 2022. Okay, so as always, I separated out my adult and YA releases from my middle grade releases. The adult and YA video went up earlier this week. And so today we're going to talk about middle grade releases coming out in July, August, and September of 2022. I have 11 books to share with you today, and so I'm going to be talking about them in the order of publication date. Let's just get into it. The first book that I want to share with you today comes out on August 2nd. This is Invisible by Christina Diaz-Gonzalez. It is illustrated by Gabriella Epstein, and this is a graphic novel about 5 kind of loner students in a middle school, who have to do their school's community service hours. They don't think that they have anything in common other than that they are all Spanish speaking, and then they meet somebody who truly needs their help, and they have to decide if they're going to start divulging their own secrets with each other in order to help this person. And it just sounds like a really, really good, heartfelt graphic novel for middle graders. And so that is the first one on this list, and it comes out on August 2nd. On August 9th, Big Rig by Louise Hawes comes out. This is kind of in the vein of Coyote Sunrise, the remarkable journey of Coyote Sunrise. Wow, that took a minute. But this one is about a girl who lives the trucker life with her father. She rides around the country in a semi with her father, and then her dad decides that he wants to start kind of laying down some roots, putting her in traditional school, getting a house, and she is not on board for that. So this is kind of like the reverse of Coyote Sunrise, and just kind of she likes to live for the road and traveling and not really staying in one spot. And so it's just kind of about her and her dad kind of coming to some sort of agreement, I'm sure, on that. But it sounded really, really interesting, a really interesting perspective for a book. And so yeah, that one comes out on August 9th. Sorry if I keep looking over. All of my information's over here. On August 16th, another graphic novel, Ride On by Faith Erin Hicks, comes out. I added this one to my list because I really enjoy Faith Erin Hicks books. This one is about horses and horseback riding and the love for horses of a girl. And so that's really all I know about it. That's really all I needed to know about it in order to add it to this list. I really enjoy Faith Erin Hicks illustration styles. And so yeah, this one sounds like it's going to be another good one by her, coming out on August 16th. On August 30th, Amari and the Great Game, the second book in the Amari series, is coming out. The first one is Amari and the Night Brothers. I read that one last year, I believe. And this next one comes out on August 30th. I'm very excited. Amari is about a magical school. It's a middle grade fantasy series about a magical school. And the magic system is kind of in the vein of a sci-fi realm. It more has to do with like electricity and high-tech equipment and that sort of thing, which I really enjoyed. And I'm very excited for this next installment. Sorry if my voice is sounding weird today. I got like a frog in my throat or something. I'm not sure. All right, also coming out on August 30th is Midnight Children by Dan Gemeinhart. This is the author of the previously mentioned remarkable journey of Coyote Sunrise. So Midnight Children is about a group of runaway children who show up in a town one day, and a kind of lone boy witnesses them arriving in town and starts kind of spying on them and investigating where they're from, why there's no adults around, that sort of thing, and kind of becomes friends with one of them specifically. They start talking, secrets are revealed, and the lone boy, Ravani, I believe is his name, finds out that they may be in some danger, and things kind of transpire from there. And so I'm very excited for this. I've read a couple of books by Dan Gemeinhart. I really, really love his writing style and his storytelling, and I'm sure this one is going to be just as brilliant. And so I'm very, very excited to check this one out. This one, like I said, also comes out on August 30th. On September 6th, I am so excited because the next installment of the Witches of Brooklyn graphic novel series comes out. This one is called S'more Magic, and it is about our main character in the series, Effie, going to summer camp. And I am so excited. This is one of my favorite graphic novel series for middle graders. It is about a group of witches who live in Brooklyn. The first one in particular, I absolutely loved. I really, really enjoyed the second one, and this one is about summer camp, and so I am so excited to check this one out. It's going to be a good time. It comes out on September 6th. All right, next on September 13th, I have Meet Me Halfway. This is by Anika Fajardo, and this is about two half-sisters who realize that they have the same dad, Colombian dad, and they team up Parent Trap style to meet him for the first time. And that's really all I needed to read in order to add this one to my list. I love any Parent Trap-esque book. The Parent Trap is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love the premise of it. And so I am very excited for this one. This one kind of combined with the two half-sisters, you know, trying to find their dad in a different country. The Latinx representation in it, I think, is going to be hopefully good. And I can't wait to check this one out. This one comes out on September 13th. Next, on September 20th, a new book comes out by Katherine Applegate called Otter. This seems very much in the vein of The One and Only Ivan. It is a book told in verse about an otter who lives off the coast of California and one day comes face to face with a hungry great white shark. And at that point, everything that he believes about himself and the humans that are trying to help him kind of comes into question. Book written in verse. I can't wait. The illustrations that I've seen from this book look adorable. It just seems like it's going to be really, really good. And it's about otters, which it's just going to be so good. I can't wait. On September 27th, a historical fiction middle grade comes out that I'm really interested in. This is called Hidden on the High Wire. This is by Kathy Kaser, and this is about a Jewish girl who works in a circus prior to World War II, and then as the events of World War II start happening, she ends up having to go into hiding in another circus, doing acrobatics, walking on the high wire, that sort of thing, trying to hide in plain sight, and it just sounds really interesting. It has that combination circus plus historical fiction, which a lot of people really love, also with a lot of suspense and danger and peril, and it sounds like it's going to be a really, really good one. That one comes out on September 27th. Also coming out on September 27th is a new installment in the Stony Brook Middle School series by Svetlana Chmakova. This one is called Enemies, and this is kind of about frenemies in middle school. It is about a character, Felicity, who is participating in a competition and finds out that it's really easy for friends to become enemies, but are you really enemies, sort of thing. I love the Stony Brook, I believe it's Stony Brook middle school series, Awkward, Brave, Crush, and now Enemies. I'm so excited there's another one because they have all been fantastic, and I can't wait to check this one out also on September 27th. And then the last book that I have to share with you today is another September 27th release. This is a new book by Kwame Alexander, and this is The Door of No Return. This is a historical fiction book about the Door of No Return in Africa. The Door of No Return was a door that a lot of captured slaves went through before they were transported to the US. And this is the first in a trilogy that Kwame Alexander is writing about this kind of story. And so I'm really, really excited to check this one out. It's going to absolutely rip me apart. I have no doubt about that, but I think it's going to be a really important story told by a fantastic author, and I cannot wait to read it. So that one also, like I said, comes out on September 27th. So those are the 11 books that I am most excited about that are coming out, middle grade books that are coming out in July, August, and September of 2022. Let me know down below what some of your most anticipated releases are for this third quarter. And yeah, all of these books will be linked down below. If you want to add any of them to your cart or pre-order them, I would love that. And that's going to do it for today. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you stick around and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.